Hello, my loves. Welcome back for another video. I don't know how many days it is until summer, but I know it's coming up really fast, okay? It's a Beyonce summer, babes. Like, Renaissance tour is going on. I believe Drake is performing. I feel like everybody is just getting the summer vibes going. Something tells me summer 2023 is going to be an unforgettable one. And I am here to help you make it that way with today's video, which is an It Girl guide for summer that you guys are all gonna need to get your life together, to reinvent yourself, to glow up, and to start preparing for all of those amazing memories. We're gonna get into it today. We're gonna be discussing fashion, we're gonna be discussing trips, we're gonna be discussing everything in between, down to how to live the premium It Girl life this summer and prepare yourself. Today is sponsored by an amazing company, Nebulift. We are gonna get into that in a little bit. I wanted to shout them out in the beginning. I also wanna say, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram because I'm more on there than anywhere else. Also, I wanted to say before getting started that I want to thank all of you so much from the bottom of my heart for your condolences and amazing sweet comments on my last video. I took another week off and we are back and I feel so rejuvenated and happy. And I'm ready to start pumping out content for you guys, so let's get into it. So the first thing that we wanna do for our It Girl guide is to create a vision board for our summer 2023. What does this vision board going to entail? It's going to entail hair, makeup, outfits, and everything in between that has to do with your aesthetic this year. I like to plan my aesthetic every year because even though my fashion is pretty similar, certain things change. For instance, last year I was still wearing wigs on my head and I decided to stop wearing wigs in, I believe, August or July of last year. So it's almost been about a year. And I have been planning my hair looks for this summer, and one of the things that I have planned is just to put in a little bit of extensions to create length, but lots of layers. I kind of want to give off that Kim K vibe, like just something very layered and beautiful. I have been loving wearing my natural hair out. I just want to create length, but no wigs this summer. So every year I just change a little bit. Also down to fashion. So when you are going to be planning out your outfits, you really want to create looks from a capsule wardrobe perspective. I always like to encourage people to save money, but also still invest in themselves. So the best way to do that with fashion is to create a capsule wardrobe. Get a few different tank tops that are interchangeable with pants that you can wear. So for instance, let's just say you buy a pair of pink trousers, white trousers, and then black trousers. And then you buy a beige top, a white top, and a black top. You can now make 6 different outfits out of those 3 different looks. It definitely creates a different vibe. It excites you to switch up your looks, but also still having the same things that just work. It's nice to have a dress that you can just go straight to every time you want to go out to dinner and you're in a rush. And maybe let's just say you weren't able to get a new dress for the occasion. It's nice to have a capsule wardrobe outfit ready to go. So it's time to start planning your looks, time to start shopping and picking out things that you want to create for your ultimate vibe this summer. To be an it girl is really to just embody confidence and self-respect and just kind of commanding a room, commanding people's attention. Hello, hi. Obviously the attention is from within, but we like to command it as well. So for me, I am obsessed with chunky jewelry. I have been loving like the Sophia Richie look, but from a more sexy girl perspective. It's a little bit too modest for me personally, but I do love a trouser with a nice top and an Hermes sandal. I love a chunky heel and some cute sundresses. I just love all of the different fashions that are out right now. And of course I will put pictures on the screen so that you guys can be inspired as well. But just go on Pinterest, get your ideas going, and you definitely want to start planning immediately. Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are going to be doing a little sponsor and I'm so freaking excited about this because anything skincare just has me so excited. I am a skincare junkie. I am going to be 26 in July, so I feel like I'm officially experiencing that like quarter life crisis where I'm like, okay, it's time to really take care of my skin. Like my whole life I barely wore sunscreen outside. I barely did anything for anti-aging, and now we are officially in the anti-aging category of life where I actually am so intrigued by anything that has to do with that. So we have Nebulift. I have been using this Nebulift device at home and it has been so insane. When it comes to skincare, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it. So when they reached out to me and said, do you wanna do this for a sponsored post? I felt like I was essentially winning the lottery because as you guys can see behind me in my cabinet, I collect anything skincare, whether it's gadget or cream or oil or whatever. So this right here is going to help with a lot of different things. I actually have all of the things in front of me that it helps with. So you're gonna do this 10 minutes daily. It's a treatment that you do. I honestly have been kind of chilling around the house doing pretty much housework, so I didn't really need to put on makeup today, so I figured I'd just show you guys how I use it now. But it says it's for anti-aging, skin tightening, eye bag erasing, wrinkle erasing, and acne mark. So not only is it for anti-aging treatment, but it's also for your acne and just kind of helping clear everything up. I am trying to defy gravity. I want my skin to just feel tight and beautiful. I have found that my skin does look really youthful recently. I don't know, what do you guys think? So this is the cream that it comes with, and you're gonna just put this all over your face. And so I just kind of like quickly just move it on the face and just kind of get like a nice, and I wanna make sure I get the neck as well, because you don't wanna just do anti-aging on the face, you wanna do it on the neck. And then you're also going to put it on the device. So I'm going to just kind of swirl it on the device like so, like this. Hopefully you guys can see that. You guys can see that it has it. And there's different levels that you can do to essentially use a device. So it's kind of like a warming feeling, and you want to move it around the skin. And you're going to feel like a very like warm technology that just feels so nice and soothing. Like I actually really like to do this after the shower, late at night, right before going to bed, and I'll just massage it into my skin while catching up on some YouTube videos. And it's just such a soothing experience. And you want to make sure you're going in like a circular motion or just upwards and moving it around. And because I use it so often, I actually don't mind going up a little bit more with this device, but you want to start off on level 1 when you first get it, because you don't really know how your skin is going to take to the device. It could just be something to get used to. I know for me, it wasn't something that I needed to get used to at all, only because I genuinely am a junkie when it comes to skincare treatments. I even get them done with my esthetician and things like that, but to have something like this at home, it's giving esthetician. It's giving esthetician at home. It's giving beautiful. It's giving wrinkle-free, perfect. And I really like to focus it in the mouth area, as you guys can see, because I have noticed that that is pretty much where I will see like fine lines on my face in particular. So like I'll see them kind of by my mouth area. So I'll really just kind of work it in right there. And I'll really just massage it in. I'm obsessed, guys. Like, it is just such an incredible device. I think you guys are all really going to love it. If you're into your skin looking youthful, rejuvenated, beautiful, young, I know I said youthful already, but I'm gonna say young, this is going to be the device for you. It's just such a beautiful device. And like I said, really get the neck. You don't wanna miss any spots. So having something like this is just really on brand for me. So I will leave everything you guys need to know about Nebulift down below so that you guys can get your device. If you want something relaxing, enjoyable, and good for your skin, and gonna make you look young and beautiful, you guys are going to love this. It's just such a high-tech, beautiful device that every girl and every guy should have in their routine. I mean, hello. Thank you so much, Nebulift, for giving me the opportunity to talk about your amazing product. I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it for weeks now, religiously, and I feel like, I mean, not a wrinkle in sight, babe. Not a wrinkle in sight. I don't know. What do you guys think? Make sure you guys check the description box down below so you guys can try it out. And yeah, thank you again, Nebula, for sponsoring today's video. Mwah. I also want to say what's so important is to plan your summer fragrance. So I actually have the fragrance that I have been wearing every day in the spring. This is my spring fragrance, and I like to pick 1 or 2 fragrances that are like my ideal go-tos in the summer, because it's a way for people to remember you. It's your signature smell, and it's just a way to create some identity in fragrance. So I have been using the Tom Ford Bitter Peach, and I've had it for quite some time, but for some reason I was able to reach back for it, and I'm obsessed with it again. So I have actually been using that along with the Tom Ford Soleil Blanc body oil. I just like to kind of combine them together, and let's just say I'm living, babe. Let's just say I am living. And I have been just loving the idea of signature fragrances, signature hair looks, and like a fashion vibe for each season. Okay, the second thing to follow for the It Girl Guide for summer is to intentionally live and intentionally dress. So back on the topic of fashion, I have found that a great way to embody an It Girl and become her is to not let yourself go so much and to start romanticizing every aspect of your life even down to just running out for your morning coffee. So I have decided to ditch the sweatpants and apply a little bit more pressure in my outfits, like wearing a trouser or a jean in the morning. It seems a little bit like, oh my God, I feel too dressed up. But in reality, it takes just the same amount of time to put on the jeans as it does to put on the sweats. And I feel sexier and better and more confident. So I have been loving just a trouser with a tank and a sandal, sunglasses. I didn't even put makeup on yet. My hair is just down and I'm off. And I feel so much better. And I feel like I've attracted more positive vibes and more intentional vibes with people. There's something to be said about someone who just takes care of their appearance everywhere they go. And it just creates a better intention for the day. I also want to say that there is definitely a psychology behind dressing nice and getting things done. I think if you're wearing sweats all the time and even in the house, let's just say you work from home and you're always in your pajamas, you're more inclined to do things that make you tired rather than if you put on a cute workout outfit or a nice trouser and top or a jean and a top, you're going to feel more inclined to get things done and do things. And I also agree with that sentiment when it pertains to makeup as well. Like when I put on makeup and do my hair, I want to get shit done. So definitely put that on your list, is to intentionally start dressing and intentionally start living. Even just grabbing like a cute little Starbucks cup on your way out as you leave, a cute sunglass and some cute accessories will automatically just spruce up your look and make your day feel a little bit better. Okay, number 3 is to create an it girl aesthetic at home. What I mean by this is if your space is cluttered or it lacks a personable touch, I really think it's important for this summer to create that vibe for yourself. So for me, because it's summer and it's getting brighter out and the grass is greener and everything just feels better, I actually started looking up some prints online to maybe have on my walls just to kind of create a pretty colorful vibe. It just makes my mood so much better. I also love the idea of just making sure that your house is furnished and looks the way you want. You can of course do this on a budget. You don't have to go above and beyond. Amazon has some amazing different ways where you can decorate your house and do little things that are fun. I'm even thinking about just swapping out like my forks that are silver for gold ones this summer just to kind of elevate the space and make eating a little bit more cute and romanticized. I don't know. Something about creating a really beautiful home aesthetic will help you achieve your goals and make you feel a lot better. There's nothing better than an it girl who has her house looking exactly like how her personality is and just kind of showcases the ins and the outs of your design and style. I just think it's so beautiful, and I think that we should all try to declutter our space and start making it a little bit more livable and fun and exciting, and also just helping us with manifesting different things for ourselves and achieving our goals. I have a couple things written down that I actually said that I was going to start getting for my house. So one of the things is surround sound music for inside and outside. I think that's really going to make my house feel fun and exciting, and when I have guests over, it's just going to be like, what a vibe. Like we have music all over the place and it's just going to feel really sexy and fun. I also am going to get a blow up hot tub until my custom deck is built. So I was going to get a custom deck built with a hot tub in it, but because it's going to be a very costly thing and it's going to require some saving and some planning, I decided, why don't I just get a blow-up hot tub that I can use in the meantime and put it on my grass and enjoy it. And even when it's cold, I can throw my dogs in it and they can swim and play in it too. So I'm thinking about getting that. I also love the idea of just getting summery inspired art for the walls and changing them with every season. You don't have to commit to one art piece. So if you get prints online that are pretty affordable and framed, you can then switch them out in each season. So I might do some pinks and blues this summer. And I also want to get plants and new flowers for inside and outside. I love the idea of just having plants and flowers in my house to kind of give that summery vibe that just makes me feel happy and just excited to wake up and do things. Okay, the next thing for your It Girl guide is to create a bucket list of everything you want to do this summer. I regretted so much last year not creating a bucket list. I really thought that if I could just live and go with the flow, that things would just fall into place. But I have noticed about myself that I need to plan out things for myself. I just need to plan. That's who I am. So for me, I'm creating a bucket list that's going to be very intentional, written out, and exciting to follow personally. So down to different beach clubs that I can go to. I found out that there's a few of them in New Jersey, which shocked me out of my boots because I was like, what? I didn't know we had beach clubs, and you could attend them. So beach clubs, nice rooftop brunch spots. I have a couple things in the city that I want to do. I want to go kayaking in a lake. I want to do a lot of things at the beach this year. So I have a bucket list of things that I want to do, or just a list. It doesn't have to be a bucket list, because I feel like bucket lists are things that you've never done before. More so of just a list of places that you want to go this summer, so that you have it all written out and you're able to check them off as you go, so that you can achieve as much as you want this summer and live your it girl fantasy. Okay, the next thing is to live in the moment, be present, and just have magnetic vibes with friends and family. This is not the time to be worried about your situationship that you have cultivated in December and you have no idea what's going on and you're sad in your bed. No, we are putting our phone away. We are just going to enjoy our time and being present with our friends and family and people who love us, and welcoming in any vibe that's new, fun, and fresh. There is nothing better than starting off the season of summer with just going into it happy, excited about life, and just eye-opened and just accepting whatever comes to you if it's positive. I don't know. I don't like to bring baggage, dead weight, or anything into a season that I love, and I love summer. So I just don't agree with that sentiment of bringing in old dead weight. We need to just branch out, enjoy the fun that we have with our friends and family, and allow magnetic, awesome vibes to just kind of approach us as we go. It is important as an it girl to not stay stuck in a situation that isn't serving us and isn't making us better. And it's all about just growing, being a better person, and leveling up and glowing up. And there's nothing worse than letting someone who is probably not going to be in your life for long to hold you back from that. Something necessary that I will always encourage when it pertains to creating that it girl guide for yourself and living by it is to live in some solitude and enjoy your alone time. There is nothing better than creating fun activities to do when you're alone to start enjoying that time. There is nothing worse than being someone who needs to always be around people, because it eventually starts to become lonely even when you are around people, because you don't know how to enjoy your own company. So start coming up with some hot girl walks and some nature things that you can do. Maybe pick up a new hobby, paint, do the gym. Like, it could be anything. I personally am going to be hot girl walking all summer, and I'm going to create an entire playlist. If you guys want, I can maybe create a playlist and then link it in another video. But I'm going to start doing hot girl walks outside in nature with my dogs, cute fits, headphones on, playlist out, knife in my fanny pack, because don't mess with me, and just enjoying life and just creating that time for myself where I'm enjoying my solitude, I'm enjoying my alone time, and, you know, just spending time with myself. There's nothing better than truly enjoying your own company and just finding ways to do that in a creative way. If you struggle with this, you know, just practice like 10-15 minutes a day, just spending time meditating and practicing mindfulness and sitting outside, getting some vitamin D, and just kind of seeing where the solitude takes you. I promise you, you're going to start to learn to love your alone time, and it's going to make you a little bit more intentional with whom you allow into your space, because once you start enjoying yourself, you don't just let anybody and everybody come into your life and take up your time. And the last thing is to let that dead weight go, create meaningful connections, and possibly get a sexy hot summer job to get yourself going. Now, I was actually thinking about this the other day, and I think I talked about it on my Instagram or something, about how I would love to get like a job being like a cart girl at a golf course. And if I were you guys, I would do that. Not only are you gonna make really dope connections and have a lot of fun and make money, but it's just a great way to have a fun summer job that you'll never forget. Summer jobs are so underrated and they are so much fun. Whether it's bartending at a cool bar near your house, whether it's working by the beach somewhere, being a lifeguard, being a golf cart girl, anything outdoors that creates a lot of get it done. This is going to get you out there. You're going to possibly network. You're going to create meaningful connections. It's a good way to just pick up on something. So if you have free time, you're not working like a super crazy career in corporate or something right now, this is the time to start searching for that job so that you can create those connections. If I were you, I would personally do it, and you probably are not going to regret it because you're going to be having fun while working, and I think that that is like super special and awesome. So make sure that you intentionally pick a place for yourself. Also, just letting go of the past and enjoying the present and just being able to cultivate more meaningful connections in this year. I am so open to meeting new people. It's something that I will always be open to doing. Obviously, I have my really close best friends and people that I love and enjoy and adore, but there's nothing better than creating really amazing, cool acquaintanceships and just kind of having some new connections in other places in life and possibly friendships. Never be closed off to that. Go out in your city, enjoy different things, and see what happens and see what comes of it. You never know what happens, and I'm just all for people in the summer just kind of letting their hair down, being more free, and kind of creating the life that they want for themselves. Okay, I hope that was some good ideas for you guys to create that it girl aesthetic for yourself, whether it's your looks, whether it's your life, whether it's your job, whether it's anything of that sort. I think that this is a great way to get started, and I think you should start now with your vision boards. I know I am, and I am just so big on getting the season together. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, and let me know down below how you guys are creating your summer guide for yourself so you can have the most beautiful, memorable summer yet. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.